Hi guys, I feel like no tongue, no see. Long time no see. I don't know what that was, but we just had this killer diller. What the fuck is going on with my language? We just had a crazy ass snowstorm, and now it's like it went from like a winter wonderland warlock, a winter warlock. Okay, so let me tell y'all what's been going on. And I don't know if you guys are feeling this, but I'm feeling this, and I'm here to help you. There is a lot of motherfuckers in my energy. There's a lot of people, if they can't take energy from me, they're trying to pass their energy off to me. So I don't know if you guys need help with this. If you guys are all of a sudden having like unexplained, it's okay to be going through emotions, right? And it's okay to not always understand your emotions. But if you know that these emotions don't necessarily belong to you, if they're feeling a little bit foreign, if you're a little bit too confused, if they come on suddenly, if they come on strongly, then they probably aren't yours, right? Nightmares. Even in your speech, like right now, like, I'm not always the most eloquent. I used to be really eloquent, actually. A really eloquent, really great speaker. Until I've had my family do a lot of witchcraft and black magic. And I've been slowly getting back to that, but I've noticed even today, it seems heavier than usual. So that's how you can tell when people's been passing off their energy towards you. So what we're going to do together, and what I'm going to help you with, I'm going to take away some of that energy, right? We're going to cut the cords to these negative energies. We're going to cut the cords again. Sometimes you may have to cut the cords several times, because maybe you cut the cords and you had an interaction with them, and somehow those cords formed again. And it may have seemed harmless to you, right? Because I co-parent with one of the warlocks. So during the co-parenting, the cords may have reattached again. It's time to cut them again. And it's okay if you have to recut cords again. Forgive yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be easy with yourself. Because these negative entities, they just won't quit. Okay? So knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10. You have to get up those 10 times. You have to keep getting up, because they're going to keep trying it until spirit either snatches you. This is my friend. He comes to my window. She comes to my window, like really close to my window, and we be chatting it up. Yeah. So I was talking about getting up again. Until either spirit plucks you out of the situation in general, where the contact is none. It'll just be over text, or it won't be at all. You have to keep cutting those cords. You have to show yourself, show spirit, keep cutting those cords. And each time you cut cords deeper and deeper, you pull back your energy more and more. So say you do have to still, like right now, we stuck in my mother's room. And trust me, I didn't already try to get him out of there. But it's not my house. And she's one of the problems too. So if she knows that I don't like somebody, of course she's not going to tell him to leave. So you start to move differently each time you cut those cords. And this is going out to anybody that's in a super. This is for my people that are in a super frustrating, because I just felt an overwhelm of emotion. Okay? We're not sinking into victim mentality. We're not sinking into helplessness. But it is okay to be frustrated. Okay, you have that good cry, you leave out that frustration, and then you start to move accordingly, whether that's in your job, in your home life. These are for people who are going through some really frustrating, trying events in their life, situations Sticky situations. Sticky like tar. It's not even sticky like honey, sticky like tree sap. Because god damn, you can wash that motherfucking tree sap off. That motherfucker, that residue still be on there. Ooh, that's how their fucking energy is. It's like funky ass tree sap too for some of these people. So, I am here to help you cut the cords. We're going to remove their energy out of your fucking field. We're going to purify your aura. We're going to do all of the good things. We're going to reset your energetic system so that you can come back to you. And then we're going to cut those motherfucking cords even deeper. We're going to go to a deeper level and we're going to cut those cords. And I think what I just felt was somebody else's frustration, because I've been going through this for a while now. And it could be mine. But I really think, like, I'm just feeling, that's why I just said, for anybody who's going through a really frustrating situation. I'm in a house. Just to give you a little bit of background, you guys may not have seen my backstory. I'm in a house with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who has done witchcraft on me. Heavy. Black magic. Death spell. Blood magic. Witchcraft. Seriously. On my children. Try to have my children out of here. When I'm just trying to get my children sick, my child sick. Heavy stuff I'm talking about. But, and then this is not for everybody. My journey is not for everybody. Because I fucking picked my soul contract was fucking hard level, super 100, 1000 mega. Like, super mega combo, hit. You know, like when you fucking on Dragon Ball Z and you just keep hitting them and shit. On Super Saiyan God level out this bitch. That's the fucking life path that I chose. And it's ending where it started, which is with family. But if you're going through something that's similar, or maybe it's not as hard, it's not as difficult, you know, you're in a job and you're working on getting out of that job and you just gotta hold on because you know, you just can't be out here quitting. You gotta move strategically. You have to have trust and faith that the blessings will come in. You just don't burn everything down. You have to be strategic on what you burn down, when you burn it down, and how you burn it down. Confirmation with the sirens. Until your blessings come. And this is not for everybody, because everybody don't want to wait for blessings, because everybody can't even wait for karma to be delivered. Some people start to deliver karma themselves. Well, if you can't wait for karma to be delivered, you damn sure can't wait for your blessings. You damn sure don't got it in you to wait for your blessings. And it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And that's what people don't understand. It takes so long, you know, they can't take being in a position in which they think other people was laughing at them, you know what I'm saying? And so they leave right before. They give up right before. It gets really hard. It gets really hectic at the job. People try you 2-3 days in a row, or you have two weeks bad in a row, and then you start looking for another job when the job opportunity was going to come to you at that job. I've had somebody at my travel nurse job, I was helping a patient get ready, and it was like all of a sudden they didn't even tell me. They was calling themselves being smart at the ICU at Franklin Square. And so I was getting the patient together. I was hustling. I was just like, oh my gosh, head down, let me hustle, because they were going on a plane. It was the flight. Like, you don't play about that. Like, you hurry up and you get them the fuck out of there. It's not just the ambulance. It's not just them going to another unit. They have to get on a plane. Oh, them flight nurses, by the end of it, took me back. And mind you, I had help, but I was the main nurse. I stood aside, I gave them report, and I got right back to it, getting them ready. And I told them how it was such a late notice, and I apologized really nicely. And just, I don't even think I did. I think I said it briefly and just kept going back to work, head down, back to work. At the end of it, he wrote down his number for me to give the flight people his name, so that I could shadow to be a flight nurse. And you know, me being scared, I was pregnant, I looked up flight nursing, and it's one of the top dangerous jobs in the country, you know. And so I didn't do it out of fear. That's when I first became a travel nurse. And you know, the rest was history. I really struggled being a travel nurse after that. So those were lessons. Take opportunities as they come. Don't let fear hold you back. But, like I was saying, that's where it came from, though. If I had an attitude, if I complained, if I said I wasn't, you know, or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't have gotten that awesome. That was an awesome job. That was an awesome opportunity. You know how many people have the opportunity to be a flight nurse, to ride in the helicopters? And I think at a certain point they teach you how to drive the fucking helicopters, because if something happens and a pilot dies, you need to know how to, what? Like, looking back, pregnant or not, like, what? But that's okay, because I might not have been here with you guys. I might have been here with you guys, or I might not have been here with you guys. Eventually, I would have been here with you guys, but it might have taken me a little bit longer to be here with you guys. Yeah, confirmation. It would have taken me longer to be here with you guys, because I probably would have liked it. So if you're waking up feeling afraid, feeling angry, and you know those aren't your emotions, feeling like you just want to give up and you want to quit, what else are some emotions? You're feeling frustrated, you're feeling panicked, you feel this unexplained anger, or you feel this heavy grief or sadness. Especially if you just like set a boundary, like verbally, or you're making big milestones in your life, you're making big changes. Sometimes it can happen right before a breakthrough. People can energetically feel, and something great is going to happen to you. Or it could be the catalyst, like I said, them not telling me, and them having me run around like a chicken, thinking that they got me embarrassed. Whole time, that quote-unquote embarrassment got me that motherfucking job offer. So this video isn't going to be long, because I just really want to make sure I just get all of that energy out, all that gunk out. Like, I'm gonna go sage the shit out of myself in my room after this. I'm gonna go clean, because not only have I, you know, probably picked up some energy from you guys, I'm making this energy based on the events in my life too, based upon people. I feel like people passing on their funky ass energy. And we don't need nobody funky ass energy. Let them deal with that shit themselves. And right, and don't worry, the divine sees all. They're gonna make sure they get that funky ass energy back. And since they wanna pass on energy, they're gonna get some funky ass energy back and then some. Meaning they're gonna have obstacles in their life. Like I went to go just pick up my stand just now and it broke. And I'm like, oh yeah, the black magic is heavy on this one with this one, with this day. But you don't let that get you down. You don't let that frustrate you, because what the fuck is a goon to a goblin? Nothing, nothing. You ain't scaring nothing. Yeah, I wish I could see these crows. They is going off. Nothing, nothing. You ain't scaring nothing. Whew. If you ever get a sinking, just all of a sudden sinking feeling in your heart, I had went into one of their rooms, which is in the basement, and oh my gosh, it felt like, because I went to go get my damn waist trainer, which, you know, another warlock threw away. Just sabotage, right? So this warlock in the basement, I have recently just like went no contact with him. Like, don't talk to me. You're not ready to keep playing with me. And so I went in his room. Like, I went to his room before then and got another waist trainer, but I washed that one and all the little buckles fell off. Ugh. Intuition told me not to. Like, very gently was like, girl, them hooks gonna come off. And I ain't paying no mind. And so all the hooks came off. But anyway, intuition is quiet, y'all. Listen. If that shit pop up in your head, if you get a little image in your head, a little brief flash, don't do it. That's your intuition telling you just to hand wash that shit. Just hand wash it, bitch. Anyways, so that was like maybe like 2.5 weeks ago, and then I went no contact, and then like a couple days ago I went down there. So it was only like a span of like a week or two, or whatever the case may be. It was like exactly a before and after. So before going to the basement, you know, it was whatever. After going into that basement, I felt a really heavy feeling, like, oh my gosh. Like, I was like, the black magic is thick as shit. Like I felt it. Like, if you were clairaudient, maybe you can hear them. If you were clear vision, sight, whatever, I don't forget what that's called, you probably could see the motherfuckers, but I could feel it. It was so dark. It was so heavy. Like, it was heavy. Like, I felt that shit on my heart. Guess what I did? I saged that bitch. Not for him, just for me. I was like, oh, because ew. You know, the energy is all connected. We living in one house, even though it's the basement. I'm on the top floor. It don't matter. That shit eventually going to seep through the motherfucking vents and shit. I was like, let me sage this shit out while he not here. Sage, I smoked that motherfucker out. Smoked it out. Oh my gosh, they be down there summoning and shit. You know what I'm saying? But ask them, they Christians. But ask them what their favorite show is. It's about witchcraft and families doing witchcraft on each other. The originals. Right. People, my mother won't stop playing that Bible shit. But what she love to watch? Them scary movies. The Conjuring and shit like that. And I used to like watching them because you know what I'm saying, I was very interested in the darkness, because I felt like as a light worker, I felt like I had to know what I was dealing with. I had to know what I was dealing with, you know? But if they dark people and they watch dark shit, then you know. You know. If you know, you know. Okay, no, I'm not gonna hurt the tree. If it was like I thought it was like a spare leaf, and I was gonna like clean your energy with like Mother Nature. Okay, so I can maybe like, so you can see Mama Nature in the back. Because now we're about to cut those cords with Mama Nature's help. We're gonna cut those cords. You can definitely like focus on the tree to kind of like, it's like a grounding practice, right? You can project that energy, that negativity, those attachments onto the tree, and the tree will just deliver it to Mother Nature. And you know, the trees everywhere are connected because the trees go hundreds of meters down into the earth. Like the trees, the roots go down, like down. Like you'll be surprised how far tree roots go down. And it's all interconnected. They all talk. Another cool thing about trees, like they talk, but they can talk through their yeah, but they talk through their roots. I know. Forgive me. Look, God damn it. If you feel tired after this, honor your body. Releasing a lot of energy, maybe a lot. So go take a nap, wake up energized, and move on with your day. And keep those boundaries, okay? Now that I'm doing this cord cutting, reestablish some really firm boundaries. My friend is here. I know, I wish I could see him. This is like, he is like so my friend. See, and then my phone just came off the thing. So yeah, so I'm just gonna hold it. The show must go on. See, my friend still there. Yep. We're gonna do it with my friend there too. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna do a video, cause it's like ice. It's like no longer snow. It's like ice. But it was a lot of snow, so it's like a thick ass thing of ice with a little bit of snow underneath. Oh, see, my friend came right here. You are safe. You are protected. You are safe and you are protected. You are safe and you are protected. You keep on keeping on. You keep doing whatever it is that you know that is even, you keep shining your light basically. You keep shining your light. Keep up with your boundaries. You keep your energy to yourself. You don't owe your energy to anybody. Okay? They mad because they can't get none of your energy. Tough shit. They need to learn how to generate their own. You don't owe anybody your energy. You stay strong. You pray. But know above all that you are truly protected. That's my friends, the dogs over there too. It's Mama Hakate coming through with the confirmations. And know that you got this. Don't be afraid. If your boundaries got you a little insecure, like I was on food stamps, but Spirit told me not to be on food stamps for the year of 2026, so I let them bitches go. So I've just been relying on Warlock that live in a fucking room with me, fucking co-parent bitch ass. But if he stay, if he go, if he stay, if he go, I don't give a fuck. I know I'm gonna get fed some way, somehow. And no, you would think I could rely on my parents. No, I can't. They would be petty. I'm vegan, and they would be petty and buy, and they already do, and buy all pork. And try to make me eat pork just to lower my vibration. So I'm still not gonna let that, I'm not gonna let that shit phase me. I know. And that's what trust is. And everybody in every lifetime don't have to have the same trust. This is what multiple lifetimes are for. You know, you don't have to just have that trust like that. But this is my life to just give you like a thought of it, an idea, you know? This is not for everybody, because some people be like, well, why don't you just go back and be in there? I'm not for everybody. And my journey and my life path is truly just for me. If you think about the most successful people, they've had the most harrowing life stories at first, like the before and the after. The before was very hard in order for them to get to the after. So I'm not for everybody, but I do want to give you guys a little bit of encouragement. If you're like, well, damn, it's not that hard, but it's a little bit hard, but you know what? I can make shit shake. She can make shit shake. I can make shit shake. And that's the only thing. Even though I am on a different life path, I still want to let you guys know you can do anything you put your motherfucking mind to. You can make shit shake. If I can make shit shake, you can make shit shake, because the source in me is the source in you.